Man, that shirt is pretty cool. I know. I picked it up this weekend when my friend Meredith and I ran the Shamrock 8K out in Virginia Beach. It was just awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was a little chilly and a little windy, but we decided a couple of months ago that we were going to run for this 8K, and so we trained loosely for it over the past couple months, and it finally happened on Saturday, and we had a great time, and we both did better than we thought we were going to do, which was awesome. Yes, I will show you my medal, of course. Don't worry. See, it's pretty cool. Yep, it was awesome. We had a lot of fun. And when we got to the end of the race, we were talking about how we felt and how we did. And Meredith ran the whole way, which is amazing. I did better than I thought I was going to do. My mile times were shorter and things like that. So it was just really cool. And then we got to have some fun down at the beach with the other runners. And it was a really neat experience. So if you haven't joined a race before, I encourage you to do it. But also, there's a Shamrock half marathon and a full marathon. They did it this past Sunday. And it was even colder and it was super rainy. So of course, Meredith and I were like, glad we didn't sign up for the half marathon or the full marathon, which we would almost never do. Never say never, so I'm gonna go with almost never do. Probably never. But also because it was rainy and it was terrible. And I felt bad for those people who did it, but good on them for doing it. In Hebrews, our lives are compared to races. And in chapter 12, verse 1, it says, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance. That was really weird. Sorry, let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. And there's two things I think we can really gather from just that small bit of scripture that will be really helpful for running our race, for living our lives. The first one, it says, throw off everything that hinders and sin that so easily entangles. So just like at the race, had I been wearing a weighted vest, it would have been harder to run that race because I would have been weighed down by it. Just like if my shoes were untied the whole time, I would have gotten tangled up in that. It says, throw off everything that hinders. In our lives, and even in Jesus' life, things that try and hinder us are shame and comparison and temptation and other things like that. And Jesus is a great example of how I can say, no, I won't take that. Jesus scorned the shame. He did not take it on. Just like I wouldn't wear a weighted vest in a race, I don't want to wear those extra things that were never meant for me to wear. So that's the first thing, is take off everything that's hindering you. Okay? Whatever it is, friend, don't put weights on you, okay? Just be free of those. I know that's easier said than done, but you can do it, okay? And then the second thing that I really like, it says, let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. It does not say, let me run the race marked out for somebody else. I need to run my race. You need to run your race. If I had trained for an 8K, but ran the half marathon, wouldn't have worked out, okay? You have gifts and talents, special gifts and talents. Everybody has been given special things from the Lord, and they are meant to help them run their race. So me using my talents and my gifts to run somebody else's race, to live somebody else's life, is not going to work out. I'll be exhausted, just like I would have been exhausted for a marathon because I only trained for an 8K. What if, just what if, hypothetical situation, we got to heaven and we're like, whew, God, am I excited to see you because I am so tired of running this race. And he just looked at us and said, oh, sweet child, if you would have run your own race, you wouldn't have been as tired. Yeah. Crazy, right? Just a what if situation. So let's focus on those two things, okay? Let's throw off the things that hinder us and let's stay in our lane. Let's run our race. Your gifts and your talents will feed your race, and somebody else's gifts and somebody else's talent will feed their race. My 8K was different than Meredith's 8K, even though we were in the same race. We all are going through life, but our actual performance on the race is different. Just like I cannot live Meredith's life. I haven't been giving the same gifts and talents that she has, and she's stewarding the things in her life so well. I am not equipped for that. I'm equipped for the things in my life. You're equipped for the things in your life. Okay, friends? So let's throw off those weighted vests and let's stay in our own lanes. Okay? We can do it, and who knows, maybe there'll be a cool shirt at the end. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Have a great week. We're praying for you, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Current.